Well, it's a great job. It's a lot of fun, but it's a lot of work. And it's a lot more than just going out to accounts, drinking all the time, making friends, buying drinks. You have budgets you have to worry about. You have cases that need to be sold. You have placements that need to be on the back bar, and you need to have placements on menus so people can see descriptions of what you are. You have to educate, and you have to spend a lot of time doing a lot of little details that nobody sees.
Pisco Sour is one of my favorite drinks. And before you came along, I was just Pisco is Pisco, you know? And then you came along, you introduced us to your Pisco, and bottom line is, you're amazing. Your Pisco's amazing, and we love Pisco Sours here. So, pretty easy.
A lot of other times, it is just sales. You are sitting in there, and you are hammering out money. You are hammering out the way that they can make money off of purchasing your product, what I can do to educate their staff, what I can do to make their consumers happy. And in the retail world, the liquor stores, it's always going to come down to a bottom line pricing. And especially in New York, in the major markets, if I can do tastings in those stores, and that's me on some kind of a wine barrel with little cups, a little ginger beer or ginger ale and some lime, and making chilcanos for people and just educating every single person that comes to the door what Pisco is, so they can hopefully make that purchase right there with me, or it's something they're excited about for the next purchase. Buyers and head bartenders are moving around all the time, so that's why I said it's really important to establish relationships. And just more importantly, I would say, is just to be, not be good at what you do, but work very hard. And ethics, I would say, is the most important thing. And just if people know that you're doing the right thing and you're going to do right by your account and take care of them, follow up and follow through, then you have a pretty good chance of making it through the long run, because there are peaks and there are valleys. And you go up and you go down and you go up and you go down. What's the important level of that relationship with an actual brand ambassador?
I just want personal service, bro. I'm sorry. You're ordering a lot of booze from these companies, and you want some service. You want to be taken care of. The way I take care of my guests is the way that my vendors and my brand people should take care of us, you know? I'm talking about thousands of dollars in booze, bro, coming through us, you know?
Yeah, I mean, we're out here, we're working hard. We are pushing the pedal. We are spending time away from family, spending time away from loved ones to push this category and to build this category, developing relationships. So it's important that people understand that there's a lot of work that goes into this, and that it's not just as easy as waking up and going and visiting bars. It's a process.
You know how to build relationships, bro. You're great with people. And how long have I known you? Not long, bro. And the moment we met, it wasn't about booze, it wasn't about any of that shit, bro. It was just about two guys hanging out, talking shit. And then the booze came, the chat came later, bro, you know what I mean? But that's how it's supposed to be, you know? It's supposed to be real. Anyone phony, bro, you know me. Keep it moving.
It's extremely competitive. The one thing you learn in sales is you must learn how to deal with rejection and not to take it personally, which is something that it takes a little bit of time, but after a while, it's just work. I mean, it's just business, so you don't really get too bothered by it. You just keep marching on. But it is really competitive, not only inside of just other spirits, but in the Pisco world too. It's very competitive. We're fighting for one spot on the back bar, and we are all out there working really, really hard to do what's best for our companies.
I think the key thing is bars. It's the bartenders. They need education, because if they don't know the spirit, they don't know how to work with it, they're not going to be able to sell it. So it's realistically, it's going to come down to people like, people like me, you getting out and meeting the bartenders, me sitting down there talking to customers. It was like, oh, hey, I made this cool cocktail the other day with Pisco. Are you familiar with it? Hey, maybe you are, maybe you aren't.
And Pisco's easy to drink, so where can it go? As far as we can take it,
It needs a lot of groundwork, right?
But if you have great people behind it, and great people pushing it, and great people creating drinks with it, you can take it places, bro. It's been around a long time. It ain't going nowhere. All we can do is make it better, bro.
Well, it's like anything. It's challenging. we're trying to build a category, build a brand, and some of it's organic and it must happen on its own, and a lot of it is hard work. So it's very rewarding when you get to see the fruit of your labor starting to manifest itself, and just understand that you have to continue to put your head down and have good days and bad days and just continue to work with people.